The stock market. It's a whirlwind of numbers, charts, and jargon. Fortunes are made and lost every single day, but at its heart, it's a simple game. Buy low, sell high. Everyone's heard it. It sounds easy, right? But anyone who's dipped their toes in knows the market can be a fickle beast. You buy a stock hoping it will skyrocket, but sometimes it plummets, leaving you with a bad case of buyer's remorse. That's where options trading comes in. It's like adding a whole new dimension to the stock market game. Options trading can seem intimidating, especially for beginners. It's got its own set of rules and strategies, but don't worry, we're going to break it down. We'll explore how options can help you navigate the market's twists and turns. And most importantly, how you can use them to generate income, whether the market's going up, down, or sideways. Think of options like side bets on your favorite sports team. You're not buying the team itself. Instead, you're betting on whether they'll win or lose. Options work similarly. You're not buying the stock outright. You're buying the right to buy or sell it at a certain price by a certain date. This right is what we call an option. There are two main types of options, calls and puts. A call option gives you the right to buy a stock at a specific price, while a put option gives you the right to sell it. So why are we focusing on selling puts? Because it's a strategy with potentially high rewards and controlled risk. It's like being the house in a casino. The odds are in your favor. Selling puts is like renting out your stocks. You collect premiums, like rent payments, for giving someone else the right to sell you the stock at a certain price. If the stock price stays above your strike price, you keep the premium and move on. It's a simple, effective strategy for generating income. In the next sections, we'll dive deeper into selling puts. We'll explore how it works, the potential profits, and how it compares to buying calls. Get ready to unlock a whole new level of the stock market game. Think of the stock market like a giant apple orchard. You could buy an apple tree and hope it grows big, juicy apples you can sell for a profit. That's traditional stock buying. But what if there was a way to make money from the orchard without owning any trees? That's the beauty of options trading, specifically selling puts. When you sell a put option, you're essentially renting out your right to buy someone else's apples, stock, at a set price. They pay you a premium for this right, just like rent. If the apple price stays above your agreed-upon price, you keep the premium, no apples involved. It's like collecting rent without being a landlord. Puts, your secret weapon. Let's say you think Apple stock, AAPL, is a good company, but maybe a little pricey right now at $180. Instead of buying the stock, you sell a put option with a strike price of $170, expiring in a month. You collect a premium for this, say $5 per share. What happens next? There are two main scenarios. One, Apple stays above $170. Great news, you keep the $5 premium, your option expires worthless, and you can sell another put, collecting more premium. This is like your tenant renewing their lease. More rent for you. Calls versus puts a head-to-head. Now, some people might ask, why not buy call options instead? After all, calls profit when the stock goes up, right? While true, buying calls is like trying to time the market perfectly. You need the stock to move up, and fast, to outpace the time decay of the option's value. Selling puts, on the other hand, is about being a landlord in the market. You collect consistent rent, premiums, which is a credit, while having a defined risk level. Plus, you have time working in your favor, as options lose value as they get closer to their expiration date. It's less about hitting home runs and more about consistently getting on base. The power of time decay. Remember that apple orchard? Let's say you've rented out the right to sell you apples, sold a put option, for the next month. As each day passes, that rental agreement gets closer to its expiration date. Just like a ticking time bomb, the value of that option starts to melt away. This melting is called time decay, and it's your secret weapon as a put seller. Think about it. The person who bought the put from you is hoping the apple price plummets. They need the price to drop below your agreed-upon price, and fast. As time runs out, the odds of a dramatic price drop decrease, and so does the value of their option. This works in your favor because you keep the entire premium if the option expires worthless. Managing your risk. Now, before you think selling puts is a guaranteed path to riches, let's talk risk. Just like any investment, There's always a chance things won't go your way. If the apple price crashes below your strike price, you might have to buy those apples, the stock, at a price higher than the market value. But here's the key difference with selling puts. You control the risk up front. You choose the stock, the strike price, and the expiration date. You define how much risk you're comfortable taking. It's like setting the rent on your property. You decide what's acceptable. By selecting stocks you wouldn't mind owning anyway, you're essentially getting paid to potentially buy at a discount. Building a portfolio of premiums. Imagine owning multiple rental properties, each generating a steady stream of income. That's the beauty of selling puts. You can create a diversified portfolio of options, collecting premiums from various stocks. This not only spreads your risk but also creates a consistent income stream. Instead of relying on one stock to skyrocket, you're collecting smaller, consistent rents from multiple sources. Some options might expire worthless, putting cash in your pocket. Others might require you to buy the stock, potentially at a discount. It's like having multiple streams of income, creating financial stability. Patience pays. The key to success in selling puts, like any investment strategy, is patience. It's not about getting rich quick. It's about making smart, calculated decisions and letting time work its magic. Just as Rome wasn't built in a day, building a sustainable income stream through options takes time and discipline. Remember, you're the landlord in this game. You set the terms, manage your risk, and collect your premiums. By being patient, disciplined, and understanding the power of time decay, you can unlock the potential of selling puts to generate consistent income in the stock market. Remember those call options? They sound exciting, right? The potential to make a huge profit if a stock takes off. It's like buying a lottery ticket hoping for a big win. But here's the catch with call options. Time is your enemy. When you buy a call, you're betting the stock will move up quickly and decisively. Every minute that ticks by, your option loses value due to time decay. It's like watching ice melt in your hands. If the stock doesn't move fast enough, your option could expire worthless and you lose your entire investment. Talk about stressful. Now let's contrast that with selling puts. Instead of battling the clock, time is your ally. Remember, as a put seller, you benefit from that delicious time decay. The longer it takes for the stock to move against you, the more value your option loses, increasing your chances of keeping the entire premium. But the real beauty of selling puts lies in its defined risk. When you sell a put, the most you can lose is the difference between the strike price and the stock's price at expiration, minus the premium you received. It's a limited risk strategy, unlike buying calls, where your potential loss is the entire investment. Let's say you're bullish on both Apple ticker symbol AAPL and Tesla ticker symbol TSLA, but you're unsure which one will surge higher in the next month. You could buy call options on both, hoping one of them skyrockets. But remember, you're racing against time decay. So, is there a less stressful approach? Yes. Selling puts. Let's say you sell a put option on Apple with a strike price slightly below the current market price. You do the same for Tesla. Now you collect premiums on both, reducing your risk up front. Even if both stocks stay flat, you keep the premiums, a win in itself. If one takes off, you might have to buy the stock, but likely at a discount thanks to the premium received. The beauty of selling puts lies not just in its potential for income but also in its ability to help you sleep well at night. Knowing you have a defined risk strategy in place, with time working in your favor, can bring a sense of calm to your investing journey. While buying calls can be a roller coaster ride of emotions, selling puts is more like a relaxing train journey. You enjoy the scenery, collect fares along the way, and reach your destination with less stress and more control. Now, doesn't that sound like a better way to invest? We've talked about the rent analogy with selling puts, how it's like owning rental property in the stock market. But here's another exciting angle. Selling puts can be your ticket to owning stocks at a discount. Think of it like getting a coupon for your favorite store. You're not obligated to buy, but if the price is right, you've got a head start. Let's say you've got your eye on a company like Disney. You believe in its long-term prospects but think the current price is a tad high. Instead of buying the stock outright, you sell a put option with a strike price below the current market value. You get paid that sweet premium just for setting up this trade. Now, here's where it gets interesting. If Disney's stock price stays above your strike price by the expiration date, congrats. You keep the premium, and the option expires worthless. You've just made money without owning the stock. It's like pocketing the security deposit when a potential renter decides not to move in. But let's say Disney's stock dips below your strike price. No problem. You're obligated to buy the shares, but remember that premium you collected? It effectively lowers your cost basis for the stock. You're now buying Disney at a discount compared to if you had bought it outright earlier. You've secured your dream stock at a bargain price. Section 3, Options, not just for the Wall Street bigwigs. For too long, options trading has been shrouded in mystery and perceived as something only for high-flying Wall Street hotshots. But that's simply not true. Selling puts is a strategy that can be understood and implemented by anyone willing to learn the basics. It's about leveling the playing field and empowering individual investors to take control of their financial future. Think about it. You don't need a fancy degree or a six-figure salary to understand the concept of renting out your right to buy a stock. With a little education and guidance, anyone can grasp the fundamentals of options trading and potentially generate a steady stream of income, just like those Wall Street bigwigs. Section 4. Your journey to options mastery starts now. Remember, knowledge is power, especially in the world of investing. The more you understand about options, the more confident you'll become in utilizing them to achieve your financial goals. Don't be intimidated by the jargon or the perceived complexity. Break it down, take it step by step, and you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. There are countless resources available online, from educational articles and videos to interactive courses and simulators. Take advantage of these tools, find a strategy that resonates with you, and remember, selling puts is not about getting rich quick. It's about creating sustainable wealth over time. So why wait? Start your journey towards options mastery today and unlock the potential for consistent income and financial freedom. We've journeyed deep into the exciting world of options trading, specifically the art of selling puts. It's like discovering a secret treasure map, leading to potential income streams and a whole new level of market engagement. Remember those intimidating charts and jargon? They don't seem so scary now, do they? Selling puts, as we've learned, is like becoming a savvy landlord in the stock market. You control the property, the stock, set the rent, the premium, and decide how long to lease it, the expiration date. You're in the driver's seat, managing risk while aiming for consistent income, not just chasing volatile price swings. Think back to why we started this journey. You wanted to explore ways to make the market work for you, to generate income regardless of whether stocks were doing the jitterbug or the tango. Selling puts, with its defined risk and potential for steady premiums, offers a compelling alternative to traditional buy-and-hold strategies. This isn't about overnight riches or risky gambles. It's about shifting your mindset, becoming comfortable with options as a tool, and embracing the power of time decay as your ally. It's about taking control of your financial future, one well-placed put option at a time. Of course, no journey is without its challenges. The market will always have its ups and downs, its unexpected twists and turns. But armed with the knowledge of how options work, the strategies for selling puts effectively, and the discipline to manage risk, you're well equipped to navigate those inevitable bumps in the road. Remember, every successful options trader started somewhere, just like you. They took the time to learn, to practice, and to refine their approach. They didn't become experts overnight, and neither will you. But that's okay. Embrace the learning process, enjoy the journey, and never stop seeking knowledge. The world of options trading is vast and full of possibilities. Selling puts is just one strategy, one tool in your investing arsenal. As you gain experience and confidence, you can explore other option strategies, diversify your portfolio, and continue to refine your approach to wealth building. So, take that first step. Open that options trading account. Dive into those educational resources. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. There's a whole community of options traders, from seasoned veterans to eager newcomers, ready to share their insights and support your growth. There you have it. The exciting world of options trading. Now go out there and make the market work for you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell icon to be notified of future uploads. Catch you in the next one, folks. Peace.